What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I'm going to hit you with 4 of my favorite WNBA picks for Thursday's lineup. I'll kind of walk you through that data analysis and show you guys why I like these picks and why I've decided to put my money on them. So, looking at, actually we didn't have any games today on Wednesday, so I didn't do a WNBA video for y'all yesterday. I did do an MLB video, so I guess I'll recap those free picks. We missed the 2-man that I gave out. Kyle Schwarber and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. both missed, but then we hit a 4-man that I gave out on Sleeper. That hit for like 6.7x. So solid day on free picks last night. I think that was the only video I gave out since NBA's and playoffs, all that. And look, if you guys want more picks, there's 2 different ways you can get into VIP. And with VIP, you'll get all of our game picks, which is going to be 5 to 8 different money lines, spreads, over-unders, as well as additional DFS props. So you can either use code NBA in the checkout, get 80% off, and it'll cost you $10 for a week of picks. The other option is sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video, either Parlay, Sleeper, or any of the apps down below in the description. You sign up, use my code, deposit however much you want, and then send me a screenshot, and I'll get you a free week of VIP. Either way, they both work. I also do an autographed jersey giveaway every single month on this channel. This month we're doing a signed SGA jersey since the finals are coming up. All you have to do to be entered to win that is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment. You do those 3 things, you'll be entered to win that jersey at the end of the month, and that will be the 8th autographed jersey I give away. There's also a link down below in the description for my Instagram, y'all. Go check it out. I give out free picks on there every day. I don't always have time to make another YouTube video and post it, but I can just throw up a quick story and let y'all know what my thoughts are and give you a free pick. So check that out, but let's start getting into these picks. So I'm starting out with Kayla Thornton, over 5.5 rebounds. And you can see she's on Golden State, right? So they are a new team. They're an expansion team. She missed it the first 2 games of the year, but like those are 2 games. There's 2 things with those. First, it's the first games for a completely new team with new players playing together and kind of figuring out their roles and seeing what's going on. But it's also 2 teams that are top 5 in the league for rebounding, right? You got the Sparks ranked 5th, and then you have Washington ranked 2nd. She's hit it in the last 4 games she's gone over, including a game against Minnesota, the best rebounding team, the Liberty, which are a great defensive team in general. I think number 1 in the league right now. And then she hit it against the Sparks, who she missed it against the first game. So you can already see that improvement from game 1 to game 3. She's going up against Phoenix here, who is the 2nd worst team at defending rebounds against forwards, right? Overall, they're 10th. Now they don't give up any rebounds to guards, and they don't give up a ton to centers, but forwards eat, and that's why they're ranked 10th. I like Kayla Thornton to continue this streak of going over 5.5. She's done it 4 games in a row. I think she gets to 5. Pairing that up with Jonquel Jones, over 25.5 points and rebounds. This might be my favorite pick of the day. She's gone over this in 3, under it in 3, but she just went over it against Washington about a week ago. She dropped 14 points, 18 rebounds. She's been a monster on the boards this year. And Washington's ranked 2nd to last, or 3rd to last in points allowed, and 3rd to last to rebounds allowed against centers, which Jonquel Jones is. When we look at her head-to-head record against them, she's hit it in 4 out of her last 5 games against them, averaging 29 points and rebounds per game. I love this one. I'm locking this in. So that's going to be our first slip. Jonquel Jones over, Kayla Thornton over on rebounds. Put this in on Parlay Play. You can see it here. We're getting 3.3x for this. And Parlay Play, I just started using it maybe a week or 2 ago. Love this app. They have great payouts. You can see we're getting 3.3x for this. Most other apps are going to give us like 2.9 to 3x. They also have a ton of WNBA props. Some great promos, but best of all, their sign-up bonus. When you use code BWADE or use the link down below in the description, they're just going to give you $5 for free just for signing up. You get $5 to play with, and then if you decide you like the app, you want to make a deposit, they're also going to double that up to $100. So you can get $105 for free just for using code BWADE. Take advantage of that stuff, guys. You can literally just pull the money off a different app, throw it on Parlay Play, it gets doubled, and you can still put the same slips in, and you'll probably get better payouts on Parlay Play. When you do sign up, Take a screenshot of that deposit, send it to me on Instagram. I'll hook you up with the free week of VIP. You guys will get all our picks for the next week. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop that comment so you're entered to win the signed SGA jersey, guys. I'm excited. This is the 4th autographed SGA jersey I'm giving away on this channel, the 8th autographed jersey overall. I thought I was done with SGA jerseys, but with the finals coming up, I figured I had to pick somebody that was in the finals, and like, there's no bigger name or bigger star. Dude just won the MVP. He's in the finals. Probably gonna win the final. Like, that had to be the jersey I picked up. It cost a couple extra bucks this time, but I am excited to be able to give it away to you guys. It is sick. So make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. It is just my small way to be able to give back to you guys. Let's get into these next 2 picks. I'm taking Britney Sykes, and we got her at over 18.5 on Sleeper. So that's where I grabbed this. She's hit it in 6 out of 7 games this year. Her year-to-year growth has been crazy. If she keeps this up, she's definitely going to be a most improved candidate. You look last year, she averaged 12.2 points a game. She's averaging 21.4 this year. Gone over it in 6 out of 7 games. She's going up against the Liberty, probably the best defensive team in the WNBA, but she just dropped 20 on them, right? Less than a week ago. And when you look at like her usage, field goals, she's taken 16 shots a game, and it's been right between 13 and 20 every game. So she hasn't had any games where she only throws up like 5 or 6 shots. Love to see that for a player we're taking the points for. She gets to the free throw line a lot. She's gotten to the free throw line at least 8 times in every game so far this season. Her free throw percentage is 81%. Loved, like, all of it's great. And even more convincing is her game against the Liberty, where she went over. She only shot 5 for 18. She shot 28% in that game, which is her second to worst shooting game of the year, other than going 1 for 13 against Phoenix. But she went 5 for 18 and still got over this. I have to assume she's probably going to even shoot better than that. I can't see her shooting much worse than 5 for 18. And so I think 18.5 is a great spot to grab Britney Sykes in this matchup. I'm taking her over 18.5 points. Then I'm taking Sabrina Ionescu over 4.5 assists. This is just too low. I get that her average is only 4.7 so far this year. It's going to go up throughout the year. You look at last year, and it was 5.9 assists per game. It's going to come back up. So she's gone over it 4 times, under it 3 times. She just went over it against Washington a couple games ago. She put 5 assists down on them. And look, Washington, assists-wise, they're right in the middle of the pack for assists allowed to guards. All of that is kind of middle of the road. When we look head-to-head, she's gone over this in 4 out of her last 5 games against Washington. She's averaging 6 assists per game against them. I think that it's a little bit of a slow start for her, and she's been consistent, right between 4 and 6 assists every game, but I think she continues to grow not really grow. She's definitely a established player, but I think she continues to improve on that as the year goes on. She only played 19 points in this game 19 minutes against Connecticut, and still put up 5 assists in that game. So, yeah, I love this one as well. Sabrina Ionescu over 4.5 assists with Britney Sykes over 18.5 points. I locked this in on Sleeper. You can see it on the screen here. We're getting 3.1x for this, and I put it in on Sleeper because we got Britney Sykes at 18.5 points. They really often have a lot of competitive lines. Sometimes you can grab something a half point or a point lower when you shop around, which I do every time I give you all these picks. Sleeper is going to have the best payout and the best lines for this entry. They also have a ton of different props for each WNBA player. Some apps are only going to give you like 2 or 3 options, like points, rebounds, assists. You can't do any combos, any 3-point, whatever. Sleeper usually going to get like 7 to 10 different stat categories you can pick from, which helps you to be more strategic and just gives you more variety so that you have a higher chance to hit. They also have a great sign-up bonus. And I preach to y'all, sign-up bonuses. It's free money. Sign-up bonuses and promos, take advantage of them. The more apps you have, the more sign-up bonuses you can take advantage of, and the more promos you're going to get every day when you go through your apps. Sign up on Sleeper using code BWADE. They'll double that first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick. You take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram, and I'll get you that free week of VIP, y'all. I said, even if you just withdraw $100 off a different app and you throw it on Sleeper, literally doubled, you can still do the same picks, if not better picks, and take advantage of more promos now. Seems like a no-brainer to me. There's no downside to having additional apps. So, guys, I appreciate y'all watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you're entered to win that signed SGA jersey. Let's get some fucking money.